FM Breakfast with Garry and Laura, and a very special guest, a man who's off on a world tour next year. He's got a debut solo album to tell us all about. And first, we've got to find out about a brand new single. It is Louis Tomlinson.
Hello. Garry, I've got a question before we start.
Yeah?
Why double R on the Garry? I've never seen that before. 2 R's on the Garry.
It is because my mum liked the name Garry, but when she wrote it down, she didn't like the look of it. So they put an extra R in.
I like it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, thank you for asking.
Yeah, just wondered, just inquisitive there.
I always wonder about Louis as well, because often, Louis, I think Americans especially, have you had problems with that?
I was known as Louis at school. People knew me as Louis. I didn't love the name Louis at first, and then my first audition came around for X Factor. Simon called me Louis, and I didn't look back since. So,
so Simon Cowell invented you.
Literally. Well, not quite, but
Simon Cowell named you Louis.
It is my name, Louis, but I was known as Louis back home, and then all of a sudden,
so funny.
Yeah,
oh my gosh! Imagine all your schoolmates being like, "Oh, I knew him when he was Louis."
Exactly. He's changed. He's even changed his name. Yeah.
Okay, well, look, the new song has been inspired by the crazy mix. You've got that massive showbiz thing going on, but then you want to kind of keep the real life as well. So this is what this song, We Made It, is kind of about, right?
Yeah, I think it's just me trying to reflect, really. Some of the lyrics are quite nostalgic. I'm talking about a time when I was going to visit my girlfriend when she was staying at university, and I was actually still on the tour at this point, the world tour with One Direction, so I was kind of moving between like a tour bus and then going to stay with her at halls. So it was nice to be able to live it through my girlfriend a little bit.
Now, Louis, how are you at making a pot noodle then? Because that's the ultimate test of student life. You any good at pot noodles?
Yeah, I had one Saturday night. Yeah, after the night out, beef and tomato.
Beef and tomato.
I was going to go Bombay Bad Boy.
I was going to go Bombay Bad Boy as well.
I had you down as a Bombay Bad Boy kind of guy.
He's gone classic. And
classic.
You can't mess with the classics
and
sometimes.
Listen, just so everybody listening knows, it's the first fill line. You know what I mean? There's 2 different lines on there. People fill it all the way to the top. It's too watery. Don't be doing it. Don't be doing that.
I bet you don't even have to drain your rice when you boil it. I bet you get the exact amount of water in there as well.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, don't worry about me and my pot noodles. Got it bang on.
Don't worry.
Is there going to be a Louis Tomlinson cookbook?
I think so.
I think we should do a Louis Tomlinson pot noodle. Let's start with that, you know what I mean?
Yes!
Yeah,
right, come on, we're going to make it happen.
Well, because they had like Salt and Lineker crisps, didn't they?
They
did
did.
like the branded. It was Cheese and Owen. They did for Michael Owen.
Ketchup. We've now got Ed Sheeran as collabed on the Heinz tomato ketchup. I think Louis Tomlinson on a pot noodle.
Watch this space.
Louis beef and tomato Linson.
Hello.
Yes.
Boom.
There we go.
Sold.
There we go.
If that doesn't sell a few singles, I don't know. We might as well give up and go home. Louis, would you like to introduce a song? Let's play this brand new single.
Yeah, I'm Louis Tomlinson, and this is my new single, We Made It, on KMFM.
It's KMFM Breakfast with Garry and Laura, and we are joined by a very, very, very special guest today, Louis Tomlinson.
Now then, hello.
So, Louis, your new single, we've played it, we love it.
Thank you.
And in the video, it's set in an arcade. So what would you say is the best arcade game? Now, I've got you down as a whack-a-mole kind of guy. Garry thinks you're more of a...
I think you might go retro pinball.
I've played both games, love both games. Personal favourite is the 2p machine. You can't go wrong with it, can you? Know what I mean?
That was going to be my other guess.
It pulls you in. Yeah. I had a few plays when I was there filming video, actually.
Do you have any wins?
Yeah.
Do you have any wins?
Yeah, I walked out here about 40p. I was laughing.
What?
Yeah.
Get
Bus
in.
fare
Video's
sorted.
paid for itself.
Oh, my God. Louis Tomlinson celebrating over winning 40p on a 2p machine.
I
I mean,
love
that has
that.
just
A win's
made
a
my
win.
day.
A win's a win, you know what I mean?
We've got a couple of games for you, if you'd be so kind.
Mad for a game.
Now, the trouble is, we do have an issue at the moment, Louis Tomlinson, with Laura, who's got a bit of a fad for playing the kazoo.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's my new hobby, Louis. It's my new hobby.
That's what that was. That wasn't
exciting.
an angry bee. So we've come up with actually, I'm going to stand back from this. I've got nothing to do with it. Laura, what's your game?
It's called Kazooie Tomlinson.
Oh, wow. See what you done there. See what you done.
Yeah,
Oh, you up
clever,
for a
eh?
game next, Louis?
I'm ready.
Right, we are back with worldwide superstar Louis Tomlinson, who's got a brand new single out. He's got a world tour coming 2020. New album on the way, his debut, which is called Walls. So what else could we do to just really be respectful of that fabulous new music than get Laura to play songs to Louis Tomlinson in our game called...
Kazooie Tomlinson.
What a treat and a tribute to you this is, Louis. You must be pretty proud at the moment.
Honoured.
Yeah, honoured. That's the word. God bless you, Louis. Now, we've got some songs. You just got to tell us what they are if you will play Miss Music.
Oh,
Louis.
Nah, I've no idea. I mean, great playing. Starting to get it again.
I think that was Call Me Baby by Carly Rae Jepsen.
Call Me Maybe. Yes, it
Yes!
Oh,
Let's hear that song, how
okay.
it should have been
Gary.
played. Let's get another one on
was.
for you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's that Frozen tune. Let it go.
There we go!
I don't know it's by, but yeah.
I thought it was the World of Sport theme tune for a
No, it
minute.
was Let It Go.
Smashed
Well
it,
done,
smashed it.
That's a bit
Louis.
retro. Okay, this is for
Okay,
2
come
out of
on.
3. This really is going to
Okay.
really lift the roof off the place. You get this one.
Is it Britney Spears? What's the tune? Do it again. Let me hear the chorus again.
Can't get enough of this.
Oh, it's Toxic. Toxic Britney Spears. There we go.
2 out of 3. And
Wow.
that, for the very first time, probably, if management have anything to say about it, the very last time, was Kazooie Tomlinson with Louis Tomlinson.
What a game. What a game.
What a game.
Great
Oh,
playing.
Louis.
Great playing.
Where
So
can we
glad
go
I've got your
from
stamp
here?
of approval. Look, if you need me for backing Kazoo on the next album, just give me a call.
Yeah, not lead
Absolutely.
Kazoo.
Absolutely.
No,
Bear in mind for
backing Kazoo.
backing. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, if you think that was a game, hang on till Say It with Louis Tomlinson next. Last time you played Louis Tomlinson.
Last time you played, you got 13.
Okay, that sounds
Now,
pretty good.
It
What's
was
the record?
good.
What to beat?
Well, Liam Payne, when he played, he got 13 as
Who's
well.
he?
But Niall, when he played, he got 15.
Right, okay.
And the record for a solo star, 16 points, set by Anton Dubet from Strictly.
From Strictly. You know, if you can equal last term's score, you're doing well.
definitely.
If you can
Okay.
beat that, I mean, you're really onto something. So
Yeah.
we've got a minute here. Laura's going to describe. Are you happy with the game before we
I'm
start?
happy with the game.
He
I'm happy with
knows.
the
He
game.
knows. He remembers it, probably like he'll remember the kazoo game. So here we go.
Say it.
Animal that you ride, a bit like a pony, but bigger.
Donkey.
No, bigger
horse,
than that.
horse.
Yes, it's a bit like a brush, and it's
coat,
like thin.
coat?
Yes, it's what you write to somebody and you put it in an envelope.
Letter.
You write them a what? Yeah, serpent, an animal that
snake,
hisses.
snake.
Yeah, he lives in a pineapple under the sea. His name
SpongeBob?
is. Yes, it's what you read. It's got pages in it.
A book.
And yes, it's in Mallorca. It's where they all wear pants. And Tommy Fury was on it this year.
Oh,
and,
Love Island, yeah.
Yes. It's the male version of a chicken. They go.
Um,
in the mornings,
cockerel,
wake you
cockerel,
up. Yeah,
roost-
it's what you spray on yourself to make yourself smell nice.
Aftershave,
You spray what? And the
perfume.
girls' version,
Perfume.
yeah. He's the person that deals with the letters when you're a kid. It's a cartoon show. He's got
Mailman,
Cackle
what
Jess.
do you call him?
Cackle Jess.
Postman Pat.
Yes, it's what you eat. Margarita, pepperoni, it's
Pizza,
cheese, tomato.
pizza.
Yeah, it's what you get if you haven't cleaned the sides. It's like grey fluffy stuff that's
P.O.?
all over the sides. No, in your house. It's like on the furniture. And it's like you have to go around with the-
Does?
Yes. Oh.
When he said the side, I don't know what Louis was thinking. The side of what? Let's have a count back. That was too
That was a
exciting.
frantic
you
game.
got-
Good
Wasn't
asking.
it?
Good asking. Yeah.
You got horse for 1, comb 2, letter 3, snake 4, SpongeBob 5, book 6, Love Island 7, cockerel 8, perfume 9, postman Pat 10, pizza 11, and dust 12.
One down on last time, but
gutted.
it's still,
We
we'll
have
take the
more fun.
aggregate score. That's fine. It takes you
Yeah.
through to the next round if we
Nice.
ever had one.
Nice.
So that's the main thing.
Oh.
Well, we've got the album to look forward to, which, remind us, is called,
It's called Walls.
and it's going to be out on,
31st of January next year.
and it is available for pre-order
Now. Right now.
right now. And there's the tour. There is the new single, We Made It. That was the most fabulous. Lewis to his old friends, Tomlinson, everybody.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
We love
What a
it.
lovely man.